Now, according to sources that many of the event's organizers, and as was reported by Mike Elkin in these times, about 100 workers actually went out on strike. But what was most amazing, as someone who helped cover this with Social Security Works and We Act Radio, and as of course I always disclose that I am the policy director of Social Security Works during the week, and we did help live stream the event and cover it on behalf of the Change to Win Coalition and in coordination with our allies there. It wasn't just the workers themselves who walked out. This was an all-day event. It began at the Reagan Federal Building on Pennsylvania Avenue. Workers gathered, many of them who had committed to walking out, all of them people of color, Black and Latino, many who did not speak English, people who had worked for years and only received raises in denominations of cents, and who were basically standing up for better wages and better benefits. And so this was something that was extremely moving to see, and the bravery there. There were clergy members that showed up to show support and say that this was a divine mission. We then marched in the streets, interrupting traffic at the morning commute at about 8 a.m. into Pennsylvania Avenue, causing a near huge confrontation with the police, who showed up en masse upon the requests of commuters. We marched from there to the American History Museum, the Smithsonian Museum, and from there to Union Station, where perhaps one of the most outrageous and inspiring, frankly, political actions I've ever been a part of, or social actions I've ever been a part of, took place. The workers and their allies, and at that point at Union Station, there was a group called Philly for Change, a community organization in Philadelphia. There were fast food workers from the Fast Food Forward campaign in New York City who had been on strike, who came down. There were workers from Chicago, from all across the country, that came to stand in solidarity with the dozens of workers that work in these federal workplaces that were out on strike for better wages and better benefits. And as Pete Johnny Depp Callahan can attest, this was essentially an occupation of Union Station. The workers flooded in and they went straight down to the food court. And as I understand from anonymous sources within the organizations that organized this event, many food service workers in Union Station spontaneously walked off the job and said, "I've had enough. Enough is enough already." Unfortunately, the next day, many workers were told, "You went on strike yesterday. We don't need you back." And so activists had to come down and show extra solidarity with them to make sure that they were reinstated. And in fact, they were. Just goes to show that when we take action, we can all make a difference. Coming up next, we're going to be talking with Helene Olin, personal finance columnist. When Take Action News continues after this.